welcome back to the sea. This is my Amiga 4000 that you've seen in previous videos. Last we left off, I rebuilt an AT power supply in the original 4000 case. I'm having some weird graphic glitches that I want to just kind of iron out. Amiga test kit reports the normal Alice and Lisa IDs. It has a brand new HP Lisa. It doesn't have the brand new DAC. It's got the old DAC and it has an Alice in it. I did a search on a repair. I needed some video DACs for the 4000. I couldn't find them. And Kavanaugh's, you're out there somewhere, thank you so much. He sent me a bunch of video DACs. The 4000's video DAC is an ADV7 series, 7120 DKP30. This thing. That one's on a socket, and I'm pulling it out. I have this weird issue that I can't describe. Besides, I don't have white, but I do. Since this new Amiga board is on a socket, I'm going to pull this out. Pull this one out, put this one in. Slot 1 is toward me, and it even says on the board what the chip you need is. Alright, so we're set up for an initial. This has 3221 ROM, so 47.111 on the 3.2. We're going to turn this on. We should get a beep, Devoom will come on, and 3.2 kickstart screen. Comes on right away. Colors looks great, right? Turn it off. I'm going to hook this hard drive thing back up, and we're just going to turn it on. So this is what I'm in. This is a really crappy screen mode of NTSC whatever. I'm going to leave out screen mode on the desktop. Right Amiga L, and we'll stick it right there and snapshot it. Double click. I'm in NTSC high res. If I lace it, watch, I'll test it. Looks great, right? No problem. Click it and hit save. Now it's working. Now again, I'm going to double click it. I'm going to do multi-scan productivity, and then it's going to hit use, and yep, and it won't do it. That's it. Reboot the machine. Low, high. Boots comes right up. That's great. This should be able to do multi-scan productivity. I don't know why I keep opening the hard drive. Screen mode. Let's turn it down to like 8 color. I'm going to try the same thing. Multi-scan productivity. I'm going to hit test. Looks beautiful, right? Now hit save. So 8 colors works. Why would 8 colors work? Right? Thinking that's great looking. Screen mode again. 16 color. Test. Still an ECS, right? Yeah. See how it's getting weird? It's getting like stuff in it. Like, look at the icons. They look like scratched hard drives. And it'll get weirder. This is a brand new machine. All original chips, but brand new logic, brand new video DAC. So I can open this, and you're going to see it like gets worse. There's crusties on the screen. Not there. Reboot. Now, is it this little piece of crap card? I don't know. Oh, we got a recoverable alert. Why is that? Because we're in 16 color. It will not do AGA stuff. 32. Or let's do 164, let's do 256. That's AGA, right? Test. What is wrong with this Amiga in AGA? I did replace the Lisa. I did not pull the Lisa off the original board because I couldn't get anything out of it. And pull the riser out. For shits and giggles, I'm going to turn this on without the riser board in there. Recoverable alert. So, that's not it. Alright, I figured I'll just try it. Weird. So upon close inspection of this chip, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's like it's brand new. You never know. Things can happen. But I doubt it, because look, it's doing the same thing. It can't display reseat Alice? I don't know. We're just playing with options here for a second. I wanted to put an original hard drive in this thing. An actual IDE hard drive, and build it. I know it's a pain in the butt because you don't have the ease of access of an SD card for backups, and it's kind of stupid at this point in 2024, and modern crap, and this doesn't do anything. It's just weird. Is it OS level? I haven't had this thing go off all day until I shoot a video. While we're waiting, tonight's interrupter is, anybody want to take a guess? It's Mr. Michael from Canada, L, Mr. Dominic. Hi Chris, I just saw the video. Pretty cool. The new board from Paul is awesome. I have been holding off to install the board. I was waiting for the Firebird daughter board to show up. I'll send some photos your way when it's set up. Oh my god. So this is frozen on the AGA intro screen. And it doesn't look AGA to me. That does not look 256 colors. It's like, it's not it. Mr. Kevin got 1,800 views on an Amiga console gaming video. 146 comments, 137 likes. Good job. I'm going to reboot it again. No! What are you doing? Well, I totally borked that, but it's working. Well, and for effort. So it's working, but it's weird. That's PAL. Looks great. Video. RGB. FCF80033. So Lisa and Alice have the right ID. CIAs. Whoops. 50.38 Hertz. All okay across the board. That's normal. So it's not Workbench because it's happening off a bootable DOS disk. And look. That. So what is it? Is it board flex? Do I let this run and it crashes? Is it a random thing that's happening? Who knows? I can only tighten the screws back up. These cases are all crooked as politicians after 30 years. You go crank them down, next thing you know, you're looking like an old truck driving down the street straight with the axle crooked. That can cause havoc on anything. Even a brand new board. That took me 12 hours to solder together. And I do want to trim her hair. She needs a shave on this board because the hard drive thing's been smacking the video caps here. I'm going to boot Turrican again. I want to see if it does better. Still trimming her beard. There's a lot of hairs on here. It's going to take me a while. Okay, so it's been a while. You can check the Omni clock, 10:04. I just gave her a Pam Anderson 1992 shave, and it turned out really nice. Look at that. There's not a whisker or a hair on her. Smooth. I mean, yeah, it's still gritty. You know, you got the 5 o'clock shadow, but no more sticking yourself and stabbing yourself. That took me at least a half hour.
Daddy?
It's doing it again. Nope. So we got issues again, guys. Fudge right in the A. Remove the board. Turn it back on. Nope, it's doing it again. Don't have a mouse. Don't have nothing again. What in the heck is wrong with this brand new board?
You stewed, buttwad.
So how do you get it that? How do you fix yourself when you have that problem? Well, first, you drink beer. Hey, it's Sunday, and I'm working on this 4000 that works fine. New power supply we just rebuilt. And it works fine until I put it in this case. It has the plastic liner, and there's no damage to said liner. Something is grounding out or periodically causing weird issues. I thought it was bad chips and goofy AGA and board flex, so I took the screws out and everything was cool. It kept getting worse and worse if I moved the machine and something weird happens. I was talking to one of my friends, and Mr. John said, why don't you put some felt plasticky washers in the thing. I want to show you what happens. So I'm going to do nothing but put the board in. On top of its plastic, have a purple screen and a power supply. You watched it live. Now, nothing happens. The GoTech light doesn't come on. It doesn't do a thing. If I simply take the board out, plug the power in, make sure there's nothing underneath. Okay. Board is flat. Press the button. What the hell? So, somewhere, something is causing this to ground out.
Membership in the Jelly of the Month Club.
Oh, God.
My first concern was this case was bent, meaning it's higher on one side, something's off, not sitting right. So I went to my local hardware store, Ace in this place, and I bought various size washers of plastic and nylon or whatever, but I found these rubber, they're called bumper gaskets. They're the perfect screw hole size, and they will fit perfectly over the screw holes that are open. Now the only exposed area is around the ground plane of the raised little nipple thing of that. The screw out here and pull this drive cage out. Okay, so with the board just sitting on the rubber now, the GoTech in, I'm just going to simply plug in this and see what happens. No, nothing. Explain to me that. I don't get it. And I checked for high metal dudes, and I clipped off some stuff that might be questionable. Nothing. The only thing that was lengthy was the audio connector here. It was kind of big, and the port connectors, but no bigger than normal. And the plastic has no scratches on it. The only thing that is touching is the case to the side here. The motherboard is not touching anything. Is that board flex just enough? Or is it just some weird ass problem with this board? I will take said board out in my hand, move this damn thing and sit this down. Now I got all the rubber set everywhere. Oh, I just have to redo that. Put the GoTech back in so I can have a light. That, or even that it's out, I can put the Hertel light in. See. And turn it back on. And it'll just freaking work. Isn't it the weirdest thing? I had one of those days. It is 7-Eleven. This is a rubber mallet. Not Tonya, maybe Tim. I've been beating on this thing for the better part of an hour with a rubber mallet and a level, and I think I got her straight. Ish. Kinda. So much so that I don't know. I doubt it very seriously, but you never know. I don't know. Let's see what happens. What is the deal?
It's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
There's some secret curse. No, it'll work fine. I don't get it. Do you get it? What the heck? It's not generating any current. I put a multimeter on all the ports in the back. It's not like the plastic. I'm going to line it up on the plastic. Just underneath the holes. Alright. Power again. Nothing. What the heck? Alright. There's nothing on this plastic. It's not scarred, it's not dented, it's a little fingerprinted. I think I'm cursed.
Feel your anger.
Wiped off. Now let's slide her underneath. You happy with that now? I don't know what the hell. I mean, it was dirty. It had some dirt on it, but I've never heard of dirt causing an issue. It wasn't oil. I don't know why I smelled that. It's just Windex. Grab this dumbass case again. Power light if it'll reach. GoTech light. Do we get it? I don't understand.
Emotional, damn it!
Yeah, the left and right audio. Okay, they're not hitting. Plastics underneath. Power. Nothing.
Shit.
The board is sitting on printer paper now. You can't see it, but trust me, you can see this side. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that works. Alright, so apparently this plastic has lost it's become conductive. Has the plastic become conductive? How would plastic become conductive? Of course it's not. It's plastic. I'm going to try something a little bit less than stupid. I'm going to tape these holes. We will insert said motherboard carefully. Goes in nice and smooth. There's no issues. It's sitting in there. I hit it. What? What on earth could it possibly be? Nut farm, I swapped the board, the Amiga board, into the Elbox case. This took me a while. Folded the whole thing out, took all the cards out, took some photos so I knew exactly where the order was. And as you can see, it's working fine. It boots, everything works, it just works. So, now I'm going to put this back together and then get the board that was in here, which works fine in here, and put it in that case. I think Irving Gould has cursed that metal. Okay, so the big test is this. I'm going to simply place this board, which was in the Elbox tower, in this case. As it was. Just sit it in there. Alright, so with those plugged in, we're going to plug in our power. Here we go. Alright. Come on, power cord, get out of the way. Get out of the way, please. Now listen to me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, this motherboard stays in here then. Yay! Let's put it all together and see what the F happens this time. So the curse of Irving Gould continues. I put this all back together. Doesn't come on. This was the last thing I put on, which was a little bent, so I had to persuade it with some pliers. Slide that out. It worked when I screwed it down. It worked. Alright. Now it works. What the heck? Next was this. This contraption. Okay, so that's screwed in. Works. This is the dumbest ass thing ever to go for Amiga. I mean, works. Riser board cover with electrical tape isolating the hard drive dude from the thing because there's normally plastic. I also, Pam Anderson, 1994, shaved all the whiskers off. This time, energize. Explain this to me. Okay, let's keep on going. Okay. Power light. Amiga. Hard drive powered by Berg. Holy crap. Alright, I'm going to unplug this thing for now. I took the super scenic long road and busted out a hard drive from 2007. And then I thought, what better way to make this old machine work than to take my actual hard drive that I used in my Amiga a long ass time ago and put it in there and rebuild it, because it was only 8 gigs. It's a 13.6 gig drive. Yep, 13.6 gigs. I know, this is 16 gigs, this little card, and this whole hard drive is 13. But there it is, and it works. Cool, and it's an actual hard drive. Now, so much so that I'm putting this in there for rigidity. But I wrote myself a note on here a long time ago. This drive has Amiga OS 3.1. It has 4 partitions, DH0 through DH3. Set it to master and hook it up to the last connector, not the first. Make sure you have all 4 power wires, the 2 grounds, not the 2 wires on an expansion system's IDE card. So, yeah, must have been in a 2000 then. 13.6 gig. Just the sticker cut out. Kind of neat. I could take this drive and slave it IDE to my computer through a USB to IDE, and or just add it to my computer and copy a bunch of crap on it. But I'm not going to do that because that's too easy.
Are you stupid or something?
Well, you're an idiot, because that's how you should do things nowadays to save time. Again, I'm in no hurry. This is an ISA. Yep, ISA fan card to blow air all over everything, and it works pretty well. Keeps the gals cool, and it looks like this. Blows out some mad air down, and when this is all together, it'll feed the 040 and all that stuff. So I'm stabbing the tape and giving her a waller. open up the holes I need. They will sit here, like so. Alright, there it is. It's on the top. It is what it is. It gives more structural rigidity to the top, which is what this thing needs. Will it work? I don't know. Amiga 4000, original hard drive. As it was, except newer OS, 322. Should boot really quick. Take that, Windows 10. So this is a board from an Elbox 4000 tower, because the board that went in here won't work in here because of a curse. Alright, 3.2.2.1, and I'm installing my Magic Workbench. Hello, Chris Edwards. Thank you very much. Something. This is not a public release. It's for your personal use. Your name and address are encoded in this archive. Thank you. Whatever. 1.9 mega chip, 14.7 left of the 16 fast. That's why I rock an 8-color workbench, even in AGA, because you just use less chip RAM, which is a finite resource.
And that's one to grow on.
There we go. So that is an Amiga 4000 built with an actual hard drive cooling fan card from Mr. Sean. She was a little tweaked. I do need to make myself a floppy cable. Okie dokie. All buttoned up. Haven't pressed the button yet. Okay, here we go. Power on, low, high. Hard drive spins. 3.2.2.1. 2 megs chip. 16 mega fast. 68040 at 25 megahertz. And once I make a floppy cable for this, we'll be back in action 100% and good to go. So that is all I got for the Amiga 4000. The cursed case of Irving Gould. The ghost of Irving Gould. I don't know, just something weird. The weirdest thing I've ever encountered. Same screws, same case, and they were more happy. They're always going to be finicky. You're always going to have problems. I've been working on these issues for like 2 weeks. Where's your video? How come your video's not out? Yeah, these things take time. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with an old fat guy for the afternoon. I hope it finds you well. And in case you haven't already, please consider subscribing, liking, just a comment down below. Maybe you have an idea as to why these were so picky. If you haven't considered joining my Patreon, please consider. It helps me keep these things going by buying parts and all the time and effort it takes to repair your stuff for free. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.
What do you know from funny, you bastard?